If I don't want that hurt, might as well just not have it.
Finally got my Landcruiser back from the shop. It's been too long since I aired down those tires. I need a weekend in solitude to clear my head.
Does that make me a control freak?
When you are so used to doing it solo, how do you open up to others again?
Can I become bulletproof if I don't let anything in? It has been so long. I can't wait to get back to my Landcruiser and finally got it back. We're not fully done yet. I'll walk you guys through what happened with the vehicle while it's in the shop and what's still not finished. But before we get to there, I just want to read you a post from Four Drive Association of BC. There is rain in the forecast for the Lower Mainland this weekend. Remember, the first rain after a dry spell brings out all the oil that's soaked into the asphalt. The street will be slicker than turn 1 at the 2021 Hungarian GP. Slow down and leave lots of room between yourself and the vehicle in front. ICBC is not your friend. I don't know why I'm reading it like that, but I guess I'm trying to mimic the Hungarian GP. Comments read, better hope there's no Mercedes behind you. If you didn't get a reference, go search it up. 2021 Hungarian GP a crash. It's epic. But yes, it's raining today and we might be going on some slicker roads and not really lucky to be getting back my car and right up we get a rainy day after so long over a month of sunshine. Well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do when you really, really wanted to get out. Over the past few weekends, I've been just going out with friends, riding passenger. It's a different vibe, let's just put it that way. I loved it to a certain extent, but over time I just find I really, really needed alone time. It gets a little too much, even if the conversation is going really well. I loved my friends being there and yeah, I kind of went 180 from traveling solo to even attending a bush rave with tons of people all in the mountain at once. It's a once in a while sort of thing. It's quite a controversial topic. Some people hated it, and I can totally relate. I can totally understand because most of the time when we get into the mountains, we want some alone and quiet time to just be connected with nature. So these couple of weekends, some of them I filmed, some of them I didn't. They're all good times, to be honest, but I just find myself not sitting really well with having another human being right beside me 24/7. I joke about if you take me on a road trip, 10 minutes in, you'll want to throw me out of the window. To be more accurate, it's more so after 10 minutes, I would want to throw myself out of the window. Nothing wrong with the driver, nothing wrong with the company. It's just, I don't feel like I can, I don't know, having another pair of eyes on me, having the full attention on me for so long. Actually, I love the idea of meeting people on the road, joining their camp once in a while, sharing a campsite at night. But having the full trip from city to the back roads, airing down, driving together, stopping together, talking, it gets a little too much after a few days. So rain has stopped a bit and look at how beautiful the cloud is. Usual program, we came by Tim Hortons, but because it's raining, slightly cold, we don't really need an ice cap. There's a latte for you. Just to show you what's been taking so long in the shop, because of the lower ball joint issue, we got brand new OEM lower control arms. Upper ball joint was also not really good, so we got SPC upper control arm altogether. New shocks from Terrain Timber. This is their Pro Shocks. It's got A-level adjustable. Well, on the highway I was riding at 6, so now we're on dirt road. Let's change it lower to maybe give it a 2. Not gonna lie, it feels pretty damn good to be back on a mountain road in my orange driver's seat. How can you argue that? I'm glad that rain is holding up right now. It was raining pretty bad on the way on the highway here.
Usually this is where I add voiceover as the drone glides through the air, but I'm holding out from talking this time because it's just so beautiful. I actually drove past it at first and had to turn around to check it out.
It just hits differently when you are by yourself and seeing a random pullout and turn around even if you've driven past it to come back and check out what it is. Stay as long as you want to just chill and take it in. Why is the water this color? It's like sort of mucky and you can't really see it clear. Algae, probably. But don't get me wrong, I loved meeting people. But it's just at times when on the road, if it's prolonged period of times, it gets a little, how do you say, restricting? I don't really have a specific destination or plan of where I'm going today. I'm just exploring all these little tracks that I see on the map or driving past, always wondered what's in it. While I'm just riding passenger, I didn't have the steering wheel inside my hand. I can't make, I guess, the final decision to come in or not. It's just the idea of not really fully in control. Does that make me a control freak? And I guess also the part of didn't want to waste other people's time, because what if this split road doesn't lead to anything? That's a dead end. You just kind of wasted your time. Whereas if it's myself, it's part of the explore. It doesn't really matter if it's dead end or not. At least now I know what's behind it. Somehow I feel like traveling with other people felt more purposeful, that you have to, I don't know, see something nice. Whereas by yourself, just doesn't really matter if you disappoint yourself because there's not much of an expectation. That could be a people-pleasing tendency. I am not sure. There are definitely moments when I was riding passenger in this past few weeks. Some of you have noticed or have guessed. Yeah, there are moments when I just was on a passenger seat and then look to the side to my driver, and when the sunset shines straight through the window, through his eyelashes, through the tip of his nose, and just softly sitting inside a vehicle, I find myself unconsciously squinting my eyes. Just couldn't believe this moment that I'm experiencing. It just felt like a dream and I didn't want it to stop. And quickly after that, I will feel a pinch in my heart because, what are you joking? Nothing stays the same. Time will always pass. The good and the bad, they will all pass. And it just pains me in a way that when the good thing pass, it hurts so much. And if I don't want that hurt, might as well just not have it. To begin with, that's the safest way, and I might have been shielding myself really hard through the process, and if I don't have it, I won't miss it because I won't lose anything. I have nothing to lose. Can I become bulletproof? if I don't let anything in? This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning platform with thousands of inspiring classes for creators. A lot of people have been asking me how to start on YouTube, on Instagram, social media in general. There's a lot of courses there that can teach you from the ground up, from the technical photography, videography to how to manage a freelance business. Members get unlimited access to learn at your own pace. I always loved learning. By the time you watch this video, I've just finished my summer school. It's super fun to try a little bit of everything in different trades. People always ask me, what do you not do? I guess there's a lot of things that I haven't done or haven't tried yet. However, going to school with a strict schedule, getting up early in the morning, it can get a little difficult to follow. So being able to learn at your own pace whenever you want, it's such an advantage. However, if you're not so much of a creator yourself, or if you want to explore some other topics, they have that covered as well. For example, this course that I just took,
The Ultimate Self-Care Playbook by Jonathan Venice.
in this one specific chapter, he talked about limiting beliefs. This is the one thing that I have been sort of having since very young, what a girl should do, what a girl shouldn't do. And as an Asian, we have just so much hidden rules and things that right now when I hear about it, it's so surprising now how people will actually think like that. This is not to say I am fully free of all of that. In order to promote and inspire a creative summer, Skillshare right now have a promotion. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to sign up using the link down in the description will get 1 month free access, free membership with Skillshare. So go ahead and let me know what courses you take and what you learned. Maybe I'll add that to my list too. Funny thing is, a lot of people can't stand being by themselves, which I totally understand where that comes from, because when you're alone, completely alone without reception, you are basically forced to be sitting with your own mind, with your own head. There's a lot of demons in there that we have been avoiding on a daily basis, because there are so many distractions that we can just keep ourselves occupied and not really worry about what's really in here that's messing with our mind. Heaps of people have been experiencing that, and myself included. At the beginning, when I just started traveling alone, definitely many moments I just felt like I'm going crazy. There's so much shit in here. But every time I found myself getting used to it, and even to a point of I might have become friend with those demons and sitting together, talking, chatting with myself, with my own mind. And when I'm with other people constantly, I don't have that alone time to kind of sit with myself anymore, because you sort of need to give each other 100% attention, and that made me a little bit suffocated. It's almost felt like I might have lost the ability to travel with someone full time, which is a little sad, because in moments, beautiful moments like this, you really want to share it with someone.
The cloudy rainy day broke our streak of sunshine, but we really need it. British Columbia has been on fire. The smoke from the interior bushfire covered the Okanagan sky, and the air was filled with ashes. As for me, I needed to cool off some of that mental heat, some food for thought. I'll let that sink in a bit longer. And I'll show you the surprises I found on this trip in the next episode. Meanwhile, feel free to give me some advice. I've been learning so much from you. Take care. I'll see you soon.
Look at allowed to come in?
How you navigate the in-between